Live your life within the moment. And don't go wait until the morning. You never know when it is over. All that I know is we'll get older. So let us dance this night away. Our bodies move to the groove and the light that flickers. We get lost in the crowd, it's getting thicker. But get away from the drinks and chatter. Haven't said a word, but it doesn't matter. Feel the air get thinner. Standing in a blurry dream. No one else can see us. Live your life within the moment. And don't go wait until the morning. You never know when it is over. All that I know is we'll get older. So let us dance this night away.
The Road 500.
Send me lights and angels, help me through the changes, and I'll be waiting on Christmas night. Show me hope and glory, write us a different story, and I'll be waiting on Christmas night.
And welcome to the JJDrones live stream, coming to you from Westfield, Wisconsin in the Volvo 780 studios. Thank you everybody for coming in. We've got Yad's Emodia vlogs. We've got my dad, Dave Johnson. We've got Chillin' Indiana Carl. We've got Dan, the droning veteran. We've got Charles Galuski. And we have a special guest waiting backstage. But before we get into that, Happy New Year, everybody. I really appreciate you guys being here. Shade Tree America, thank you so much for coming in, even though you're taking down your Christmas decorations. And if you would like to, let's see here. I've got everything all messed up. Okay, here we go. If you'd like to have your video featured on my website, you can just email me, jason@jjdrones360.com. And for everything JJ Drones related, go to jjdrones360.com. And my Amazon Associates links is also on my website, JJDrones360. It's jjdrones360.com/Amazon1. And if you would like to help support the program financially, you can always make a donation at paybell.me/JJDrones. I thank you all for being here. Today is the first day of January 2023. It is amazing. We made it. Who knew that this year was going to be so absolutely crazy? And who knew that I was going to still be doing live streams in January of 2022? And my special guest backstage is raising his hand. And we're going to be bringing him up rather. Paul says, me. And hey, Cece, welcome in. Appreciate you being here. Hey, Exploring with Drew, thank you so much for coming in. And Kathy Clausen, thank you so much for coming in. Happy New Year, and I appreciate you being here. Today is going to be a fun show, and it's going to be a fun show because we're not going to be doing anything serious. And that's why I figured that we're not going to be doing anything serious, so the best person to bring in for a video like that would be Mr. Jeff Marks. How you doing, Jeff?
All right, how are you?
Oh, I'm doing pretty good. I see all your fans are still here.
Yeah.
I mean, It's not very often the guests get a standing ovation, you know.
I've got my own entourage. I bring them with me.
That's good. I am so glad that you bring your entourage with you because I would hate to have to pay people to do that.
Well, they're all 1099 employees of mine, so
okay.
You don't have to worry about a thing.
Thank you for clarifying that. IRS are 1099 employees. Jeff does not have any responsibility for paying them their taxes.
That's right, and I'm not sure if they're legal or not.
Well, you know, that's neither here nor there, is it?
No.
So what we're going to do today is I've been doing live streams since April, and I've done one live stream a week, at least one live stream a week since April. And you've probably not been here since June or so?
No, it was September.
Oh, okay. So it was September. It was later. Hey, Henry Vine Fishing, thank you so much for coming in. Hey, JJ, just want to say Happy New Year. I can't stay for the live because of a family supper. Have a good one, guys. Thank you so much for coming in and checking in, Henry, and I appreciate that. Happy New Year to you as well, and enjoy time with the family at dinner. So what we're going to do is I'm going to pull this up, and I'm going to allow Jeff to do a little bit of commentary while watching some of this because he hasn't watched every live stream from the beginning. But I'm also going to do a little bit of commentary here and there. And the first part of the reminiscing of my live streams from the beginning is my first live stream. And here's how that went. This is weird. I don't even know if I'm going to have audio or not. So that's audio.
Yeah.
We shall see.
Well, a year later, you have audio.
Yes, keep it normal. Hey, Christian, welcome. Thanks for coming in, buddy. Happy New Year to you, sir. No.
Can I just say, you look like you're 20 years old. That's good ranch. You look 20 years older in that video than you do now.
Thank you, I think. Hey, Dominique, thank you so much for coming in. I appreciate you being here. And Native Wildman, thank you for coming in. So I look 20 years older there than I do right now.
Yes.
Okay, I'll put that out to the chat. Do I look 20 years older right here than I do now? That is a question. More worried anyway, Kathy says. That's true. I was worried because I had no idea what I was doing. I still don't, but I had less knowledge of what I was doing back then. Normal.
Be nice if you get your finger off the camera.
That's true. Anthony Webb says yes. Native Wildman says yes.
Not much.
Thank you.
What's up,
Thank
Bob?
you, Anthony, for
Can
coming
you hear
in.
me? I mean, how does it sound?
It sounds like audio.
So,
I wouldn't read a map and
so this is
hold
my
the steering wheel, and yeah, I wouldn't do
Paul.
that stuff.
Yeah,
Hey, but look,
he
look,
was
check it out.
he was
See,
my
I never
first
got rid of my trucker
guest
roots right here, baby.
on the show.
See that?
Now, what is that? What is that, Jeff? Do you see that?
That is a Bearcat.
Is that a Bearcat?
That's a unit in Bearcat.
Yep, he's got a unit in Bearcat sitting right there in his car.
And you don't even have one in your truck.
I don't. I have a Cobra.
I've got a Cobra too.
Well, thank you, Anthony, for coming in. Even though you're just checking things out, I really hope that you stick around. Today is just kind of going back and looking through the past of some of my previous live streams, but I really appreciate you coming in. I really do. Thank you so much. So Paul was my first guest. And Paul's in the chat right now. He says, "Funny, I'm playing with my CB right now." So you can verify that is a Uniden Bearcat CB. So that
And the food. Look at that food.
and look at that, he's got Taco Bell.
There you go.
You know, that
And you're
almost
holding the phone
reminds
in your
me of a Swift driver's truck.
That's because he was a Swift driver.
If you want,
driver.
you can just mute
Makes
your computer
sense.
entirely, and it'll do the same thing.
No, this is Bobby from Time to Get
Or no,
Going.
it won't,
Bobby,
because you have to-
he was a
yeah, 'cause
huge
you don't hear
influence
me.
as far as helping me start off my live streams.
Okay, am I right now?
I think you're right. Can you hear me?
No.
Yeah, I don't hear double.
Okay, good. You'll get used to it after a while, Bob.
It's two rookies here working together.
That's right. Hey, I mean, the only way that we can do things sometimes is helping each other out, you know?
Two rookies. Where have you heard that phrase before, Jeff?
Rail transport?
There it is. There it is. And why do we say that?
Because they put two rookies in a truck together.
Yeah. And we've heard about something like that happening too, haven't we?
Yeah.
Here
yeah.
recently that I might have gotten heated over.
Kind of scared me half to death.
Right. CC says, I used to have a CB, don't know what happened to it. Well, you know, that's really too sad because you're up in Canada, and I'm sure that would be helpful for you up there. And Paul says, hey, now I did learn how to drive local before working for them. Charles says, so the blind leading the naked, JJDrones. I saw that, Paul. I see the CB antenna that you have on your car, and it says Uniden Bearcat, and then, I mean, the picture is really blurry, but it's like 8 something. Uniden Bearcat 8 something.
Like an 8. I can't remember the unit in numbers.
Maybe it's an 860.
Something like that.
Yeah. But yeah, so Paul and Bobby were my first two subjects that came onto the live stream and kind of helped me walk through my paces there. But I think that I got a little bit more advanced along the way, and you'll see why here in a minute. It's
I've been
an
nearly
880.
2 years in YouTube and literally just starting doing live streams. So I didn't take the time to put a hat on. Sorry.
Oh, you're fine.
Poor Bobby
Without
going on live
further
naked.
ado, I'm going to bring up the guest of the hour. Her name is Kim
Okay,
Conrad.
I got my clothes on.
She is the safety programs coordinator for the Wisconsin Motor Carriers. So welcome, Kim, to the program.
Thanks for doing this, Jason. How cool is this?
Okay, now let me talk about this live stream in particular, because I did this live stream with Kim, okay? We were getting ready for the truck driving championships over there in Oshkosh, Wisconsin, and you'll never guess what I did during this live stream. I had
Hold on
her-
yourself.
Well, no, I had her resolution too high. So every time that she would go like 2 seconds into the live stream, she would drop off on my end, and then I would have to try and reacquire her, but she was still live on the live stream. So she would drop out on my end. She'd still be talking on the live stream, and then there'd be like pauses, and then she'd be like, Jason, are you there? Blah, blah, that kind of a thing. So that was extremely embarrassing for me. But Kim handled it very, very well. She was great.
How you doing, Mike?
Good.
Now, this could have been suicide. This could have been absolute suicide. You know who he is?
He looks familiar. I can't put a name to the face, though.
He is my boss. He is my
Oh.
boss's boss's boss. He runs the entire transportation of Breakbush.
Well,
So if that went badly, and I didn't ask him softball questions.
So,
I
so
asked
what
him
you're
some hard
telling me?
questions.
You're telling me you're lucky to still have a job.
Yes, absolutely.
Well, if he gets mad when he sees this and fires you, I've got an empty seat right over here for you.
Christian says these kinds of issues are why I've never attempted my own live stream. Christian, you would have an awesome live stream. But yeah, I mean, he was nice enough to not only come on the program, but when I gave him a tough question, he was willing to answer it. So fantastic. It is a cool, brisk 116 degrees outside here in Wilcox, Arizona. I had to take my jacket off when I got back into the truck.
I'm obviously Mike. My last name is Schwarzenska, commonly spelled.
You see where he did there? Schwarzenska, commonly spelled.
So did he used to be a cop or a dispatcher?
Dispatcher, yes.
Okay.
Not for the police, just a dispatcher.
Oh, well, the way he said that, it came across as he worked in law enforcement somewhere.
Well, he's definitely in the politics game of trucking. So, Drew says, certainly interesting hurdles going live. Jason has done great. And Charles, that's exactly my point. There's an uncommon spelling.
That's the truth.
I've been at Breakbush now 22 and a half years.
We've got 4 of us, and let's see here. Jeff, you remember this day, Jeff?
Yeah, I do.
So we've got
I was
me.
in Grand Island, Nebraska.
You were. And you got me, and you have Carl, your brother, and we've got Paul, and then we got Jeff here, and then we got Jeff here.
We have Jeff loading and Jeff looking at us.
Right. How we have both Jeffs is beyond me in this one. Can you hear me now, buddy?
Yes.
Okay, and I can hear you. So we've got Jeff, Paul, Carl, and me all here on the panel today.
Should have caused in somewhere in the laws there, because it's always, well, you should have, which probably true in a lot of cases, but you know.
Yep.
Can I point out Carl's face right there?
You can.
Did you notice the look he had when he was looking toward you on the screen?
Hang on. Let's go back. I can go back.
Go back. Just right. Yeah, right there.
Right there?
Yeah, right there.
And I mean, you can see my coffee mug right in front of my face. It kind of looks like he's in the same room with me and he's looking at me because I'm taking a drink of my coffee.
Yeah, it does. It really does. It looks like he's kind of envious of you for having coffee.
This is let me just stop here, ladies and gentlemen. Let me just stop here to say that this is turning out better than I actually thought it was going to turn out. But yeah, it does look like he is envious of my Yeti mug there.
I mean,
Dominique says that this is hilarious.
The smirk on his face, I can't tell if he's jealous of you or the mug.
Probably the mug. I mean, he is a handsome man, but I think he wants me to kiss him. I mean,
okay.
Why wouldn't you want that? So
well, we'll have to call Carl after the show and find out get the answer on that.
We will.
Probably true in a lot of cases, but you know.
Yep. But
not specifically.
Again, hang on. Stop the presses. Christian says this is your best live stream yet.
We can make fun of people and things all day long.
Yes, and Kathy said that Carl's looking lovely. And Dominique agrees with the best live stream ever. And surprised Paul hasn't popped up there yet. I'm sure that I'm sure that once he's done playing around with his CB, he's going to be asking me for the link. So this was our rant away Sunday. This is the one that you weren't able to stay on because you couldn't keep your cell phone running. So this is getting towards the end of that rant away Sunday.
That was that prehistoric phone before I got modern
Again,
technology.
we're talking about real world scenarios. Over 2 million miles of safe driving. So everybody give a nice warm welcome to a guy that I consider my friend, and hopefully he considers me his friend, Karl Marx. How you doing? Look at that face.
Every time you bring him on the screen, he's got the biggest smile.
He's a happy guy.
He almost reminds me of the shady panel van that rides around the truck stop with free chrome parts painted on the side.
Jeff, you drive that van.
Shh! Don't tell everybody we're live.
And I was right. Paul said soon send it. So your other brother will come on.
Now, does he really have 2 million miles safe driving?
He does. He
Wow,
also
that's
has.
impressive.
Well, he started when he was 18. So he was doing intrastate driving when he was 18. He was working in the docks. He's worked in the office. He's done a lot of work in the transportation industry, not just necessarily driving a truck. But as far as driving a truck goes, he's got well over 2 million miles safe driving. And he doesn't have any accolades for it because he hasn't been with the company long enough to get 1 million miles. Drew wants to ask, do you guys practice before coming live? Jeff, would you like to answer that one?
Nope, this is all off the top of our heads.
And this is the way, if you guys would hear our phone conversations, this is how our phone conversations go. Just so you know.
With sudden outbursts of cussing and you stupid mother. Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
And then we fall right back into it.
That's right. Yes, Drew, we are winging it. That's what we call it.
Driving by the seat of your pants.
That's right. So this was Carl's first time on the live stream, and the reason that he's in his car is because his wife and his daughters were wanting to go out to like the park or something that day. So he's actually sitting in the car, and in the heat. I think it was July. It was either June or July heat, and he was sweating it the whole time. How you doing, Carl?
I'm good. How are you doing?
More ways than one,
to see
too.
ya.
And he even has an audience.
He does.
Because of that, I'm like, listen.
Okay. Here's Dominique LeBleu. And I love you, Dominique. So we're not gonna poke fun at you too hard. But she was so nervous coming on here, and she really shouldn't have been, because she just is so natural talking. And to come on to my channel and to feel like she's nervous. Dominique, you are, yes, I know it was your first one, but you were here and you survived it. And I mean, you did well. Watch. This is part of the interview that I did with her while she was on.
Girl, just chill out. Just chill out. And JJ came up. I said, "Oh, thank you so much. You saved me."
And it looked like you were able to get the game to start playing after I had to get off.
Isn't that crazy?
All right, so perfect. I mean, she handled herself very well in that interview.
You look more nervous than she did.
Absolutely, 100%, because I had Dominique on the other end. She was, she is a force to be reckoned with on YouTube, let me tell you. And she's got an amazing channel. If you're not subscribed to Dominique, that is in the chat today, make sure that you do, because everybody here has got an amazing channel and amazing content. So definitely go out. And I know that Cece was dropping the links earlier. go out there and check out everybody's channels, because everybody is amazing people here. Bring Dan up here, so everybody, please give a nice warm welcome to the droning veteran from YouTube. His name is Dan. Thank you for coming in, Dan.
What's up, everyone? How's it going?
Now, Dan is a great guy. Hey, Radio Jonesy, long time no see. Thank you so much for coming on. Happy New Year, brother. So Dan, the droning veteran, he is an amazing guy. He's got FPV drones, he's got camera drones, and he's just starting to get to the point where he feels comfortable behind a camera talking. And I really want to see him do more in 2023 as far as getting out there and putting himself out there behind the camera. But bringing him on this live stream is another person that was really struggling for being in front of the camera. And I was able to get him on the show as well. This is his second time, I believe. And Jason and Angela Gustafson, thank you so much. Happy New Year. And I am so glad that you are here. Thank you so much. Now,
I'm glad that we got to meet yesterday so I could give you your voice back.
I know, right? Now, I lost my voice because I was up in Montana and the air was just filled with smoke, and we went out and we went drone flying and everything. And the next day I just had absolutely zero voice left. And
didn't
you'll
call
see
me for a week and a half on account of that.
I know. Christian says that Dan has a face for radio. So do I, Christian.
Disagreement that
let's see who else
become an owner
who is
operator
this?
at any point in time in your career.
Special
that you're gonna
guest
call
Jeff
me,
Marks. I hate
and I was
that
gonna talk you out of it.
Yes, yes.
And you didn't want to have to call me and tell me you were going to be an owner operator.
Yeah, that would be correct.
Would you like to apologize at that for that, Jeff?
For what? Becoming an owner operator and not calling you?
Yeah.
No.
Okay, just checking.
Because I'm sitting in a company truck today.
This is what I like to do on my time off.
You get time off?
Sometimes.
Now,
these beaver tails. Let's see, who else do we got here? Oh, Drunken Chef Barbecue. How you doing? Now, Haley and I are out fishing.
Uh-huh. Looks like you got a nibble. Your pole's bouncing pretty hard there.
Well, that's because I'm putting a worm on it.
Oh.
Nothing could go wrong here, right? I'm on a live stream. I've got Haley out on the boat with me. We're having a good day. Nothing can go wrong, right?
I have a question.
Yeah.
The first one is who gets hooked? The second one is whose phone falls in the water?
Ooh, you missed it by both accounts. You're not thinking hard enough, okay?
Oh, so you fall in the water.
No. I can screw up worse than that. You ready?
Sure.
All right, here we go.
That sounds really good.
We just got done eating.
I know, that still sounds really good. Have you ever had a guy that's a chef that's drunk cook for you?
I haven't.
Great.
No. How's the audio, by the way? Always asking about that audio. So, if I can get the reel unhooked from my pants. There it is.
How'd you get it hooked to your pants?
I had the carpenter jeans on. You know, the one that had the loop on it for the hammer?
Yeah, and you stuck it in it?
It's stuck in there, and I couldn't get it out of there because I'm trying to look at the camera and work the fishing pole. So, hear Haley's reaction.
Oh, Lord, help you.
You hear that? Oh, Jason, that's horrible. Can I come over and help you? Let's go back and play that again, shall we? Oh, if I can get the reel unhooked from my pants.
Oh, Lord, help you.
I know, right?
She knows.
I can give as many videos as I want on how not to do things, and I just had the spinner here stuck in my pants. So.
So how did you get the spinner stuck in your pants?
Exactly. I don't English well. Okay.
Oh.
Shade Tree America says fishing noob. And Dominic says she is perfect for you. And then Explore with Drew says that's a first.
Well, I like the fact that she looks and says, "Oh, Lord help you," and never moves a muscle and goes fishing.
So, let's see here. Dan says, when our wives finally meet, we are in so much trouble. And Cece says, better in the pants than in the hair. And then Radio Jonesy says that can be dangerous. And my dad says, cut it out. And I lost Jeff.
Sorry
You're
about
back.
that.
Oh, that's
yeah,
all right.
I don't know what happened to me there.
Oh, did you get a phone call?
Yeah, actually I did, and
Oh, okay. That's why.
Okay.
All right. Well, I didn't start the video again, so let's see what happens next.
Absolutely.
And we're going to grab Neil over here.
Absolutely, Neil.
Neil, here's our president. He'll tell you what's going on today.
This is for the Wisconsin Motor Carriers. We're out at the barbecue, and Neil is the president of Wisconsin Motor Carriers, and see what he has in his hand.
Yeah, microphone, little bitty microphone.
Yeah, that's a DJI microphone. The DJI microphone system costs over $300.
Yes.
It's not a cheap system. Listen to his reaction to this very expensive microphone in his hands.
Wonderful. It's a little bunny tail.
This is
It's a bunny tail. That's pretty good.
Native Wildman says, that's okay. I tripped on fishing line that was out in the water. Well, happens to the best of us, Native Wildman. And Dominique LeBeau says, just record it for us, droning veteran. So if we ever have our wives meet, Dan needs to record the meeting. But, yeah, this is,
Isn't that cute?
Oh, it's wonderful. It's a little bunny tail.
This is Mr. Neil Kedzie. He is the president of the Wisconsin Motor Carriers Association. How are we doing today, Neil?
Hey, fantastic. Weather is unbelievable this year. The gods are looking down on us today.
And that was, I got some really good interviews this year. I really did. Between Neil Kedzie, some of the other, YouTubers that have been on here, you and Carl, and then Kim from the Wisconsin Motor Carriers, and then Mike, my boss. Yeah.
Common spelling.
Right. Common spelling. And then we've got Paul joining the live stream. And, okay, so right here is now we're getting into the different special occasions that I celebrated here on my live streams. I think this is Mother's Day. And there's Chris's video. Hello.
Hi.
Happy Mother's Day.
Thank you.
Just want to let you know that you are on the live stream with me talking in front of, several other people. So just behave yourself.
No.
We've got Bob all wishing you a happy Mother's Day.
Oh, thank you.
So thank you so much for doing that.
She was so happy.
Yeah, I don't know them, but thank you.
Yes. Jay here in Albuquerque, New Mexico, and we're going to walk the parking. So So I had the idea that I was going to walk around the parking lot and ask drivers to wish their mothers and wives a happy Mother's Day. And Paul's having cookies and milk.
Well, now hang on. I'm gonna stop you real quick. When the clip started, did you hear what you said?
About Chris's video?
No. We're gonna walk the parking lot.
Yes, right here. That's what I did say. I said I was going to walk the parking lot.
You're not clearly not in your yellow polka dot bikini.
No, I'm not. Because you borrowed it and you never returned it.
Well, are you at least wearing the high heels?
Yes. And Paul is sitting in front of his drum set.
Yeah, baby. Can you guys hear me?
I can hear you.
You can hear that? It's not too loud.
No, it's not too loud. Now
we have Paul for the music on Sunday Night Special.
That's right. I still suck. So, yeah.
Kathy, just wait. It's coming.
What? What's coming? Hold on. I got to make the video.
She asked, I think you should, or she said, I think you should get Dad on a live stream.
Oh, there you go. Bring him on.
So I thought it was good to go around the truck stop parking lot in Albuquerque, New Mexico, and get drivers to wish their mothers or wives a happy Mother's Day.
And seeing if there's anyone out here that would like to wish somebody a happy Mother's Day.
My mom. Happy Mother's Day, Mama.
Happy Mother's Day.
To my wife, Stacy Ball.
Where's she from?
Colorado.
And I hope that you have a very blessed and amazing day.
You made that JB Hunt driver's day.
I did. And you know how many drivers actually told me to take a hike?
A bunch.
Dominique says that's one of her favorite JJDrones episodes. So thank you, Dominique.
Seen that? You sure that you
No?
put that out? Never seen that. I think you're hiding that.
Yeah, well,
I've never seen that one.
I'm hiding all of my videos right there on my YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Hendrickson Family Farm, thank you so much for coming in. I appreciate you being here. And then now to satisfy the request of one of our viewers here, here are some of the top 10 as rated by a gas buddy. Here's number 1.
Gas buddy.
Why do fathers take an extra pair of socks when they go golfing? Any idea, Dan?
Yeah. Hey, I always have a hole-in-one someplace.
Oh, we've got a dad joke from Jenny and Steve at Stormy Sky Rail Productions. How can you tell it's a dogwood tree?
By the
bark.
Yes.
I did an entire episode for Father's Day of really bad dad jokes. And Gas Buddy actually rated the top 10 dad jokes in the country for 2022. So I just went through and I did, I ran down all 10 dad jokes with my dad right there. So
I don't remember.
Did you?
Your dad looks.
You didn't
nuts
see?
like you. You sure?
Yeah, that's my dad.
You sure?
Yeah, you want me to back up, Paul?
If you would have seen the picture at the very beginning when he first started playing the clips, you would see the resemblance. Jason looks 20 years older in the first picture.
Yeah, I heard that. I was listening. I had you in my ear, so I heard you say that. And I was like, wait, what are they looking at? I missed that one. I guess you have the same nose. There you go.
All of my videos are cleverly hidden on my YouTube channel, JJDrones.
Yeah, I bet.
Jason Angeles say definitely is your dad. Okay, his favorite Jason though. His favorite Jason is Mr. Gustafson.
Mr. Gustafson?
Any idea, Dan?
Yeah. Hey, I always have a hole-in-one someplace.
Come on, Paul. Where's the rim shot?
I know, right?
There you go. Oh, we've got a dad joke from Jenny and Steve at Stormy Sky Real Productions.
Come on,
how
Paul.
Can you tell
Be ready
it's
for
a
this one.
dogwood tree?
By the bark. Yes.
There you go. Here is I'm going to share the screen.
Money
and
saving
then
don't buy electric
CC
and we're going to go
Raven Cat in the chat. Thank you so much for coming in. I appreciate you being here, and I just wanted to highlight that she was the one that was responsible for this live stream. And then Anthony Webb, thank you so much for coming in. I appreciate you being here. I hope you come back. But Cece was responsible for setting me up with a goal of putting together a live stream setup for less than $100. And so this would be the money saving tips that I would have given somebody.
First thing that people are going to want is a microphone
for their own live stream.
And the best thing that you can do when you're going to be going and getting a microphone is, if it's going to be going into your computer anyway, just get a USB mic.
And that was a long stream, but it was definitely worth it. A lot of people took tips from that. So I really appreciate Cece for giving me that goal to go out there and try and find a setup that people would be able to use.
Welcome everybody to the show.
And this was the first day in my studio.
Here at the new JJDrones Studios live in Quinnipiac, Michigan.
Did you forget where you live?
But we are here. We've got
Not only
some
did I
fishing-
forget where I live, I forgot what I was doing, what I was trying to say.
Gosh dang it. It's that Alzheimer's catching up to you.
Right? So I'm sitting in there. I'm in the new studios. I'm trying to do this all professionally, and I'm coming up, and all of the intros have gone through, and I'm sitting behind the microphone, and I go blank, and so I don't know what I'm trying to say. So I just kind of work my way through the intro, and it was definitely a senior moment, Drew. It was definitely a senior moment. But brand new studio. I'm trying to work out the bugs. But in the end, the live stream ended up going pretty well.
Multi-hunter.
Watch.
Daniel from living in I can't do it, Daniel.
Canada, Michigan, I don't know, same thing.
It's Daniel from Living MN Outdoors. I can do it. I just couldn't do it that day.
Daniel from Living.
And Daniel is a nice guy. Okay, Daniel is a great guy. And he's completely understanding on a lot of things, especially when I don't pronounce his name right. But that day was the worst, because that wasn't the first time that I messed up his name. I messed it up one or two times after that. So it was pretty embarrassing for me. Let's just put it that way. Anthony says, I'll be back. Nice meeting you today. Later. Thank you so much, Anthony. I do appreciate that.
You guys want to hear some fireworks?
Sure.
This is the one thing that I've learned. So I got a double pedal on the bottom. So I can
Carl, what's up, brother? We just got done talking about how pretty you are. And there is a question that everybody wants to know, and that is why you want to kiss me so bad.
Wow.
That is the question.
I just want to know.
He says more cowbell.
Oh wait.
Where's your cowbell?
Hold on. One of these does it. It actually has 50 different drum sounds. It's crazy.
Oh, okay.
This is warmer funk.
Well, that's not cowbell.
No. Where is it? One of these had the cowbell when I hit the side. Let's see.
Did the Packers just score?
The Packers have been done playing for hours.
Who's the Packers? Is that baseball?
That's football.
Is that team out of Las Vegas?
New decals for your board.
And then we got stickers from viewers.
Enjoy. He also sent 2 of his hat hooks.
I got stickers
so
somewhere.
I've got one for me and one for Haley. And so
okay, stickers. With the stickers, before I'm able to put it on the sticker board, I have to run into the other room and give it to Haley so that she can peel them off.
Oh.
That is the only way that I can get the sticker off of the backing. The only person stickers I didn't have to do that with was this man right here, Explore with Drew. His stickers came off perfectly.
Right there, I want to point out you look a lot like my dad. So either you're my dad or you're my brother.
Oh, I'm definitely not your dad.
Actually, I see that now. You guys actually look pretty similar in that picture.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, damn.
If we had a picture of my dad, right there, he looks just like him, only a little bit shorter.
Yeah, a lot of bit shorter, by the way. Your dad's like 6'5".
No, he's not. He's 6'2".
Whatever. I'm off by 3 inches.
Well, after he got the hip replacement, he did get a little shorter, so.
Okay. Radio Jonesy says, I've got drums also, and that's what they say to me, more cowbell. And Dan says, I blew you a kiss this one time in Montana, Jason, and you laughed. Native Wildman says some of the stickers are pain in the neck to get off. Yeah, and that's why it's nice to have a wife with nails. And Christian says More Cowbell is one of the funniest SNL skits.
Oh, it's a skit? Oh, I was looking for cowbell. I know I have it here somewhere. One of these things, because it allows you to, like, if you hit the top and then you hit the side, it'll give you a different thing on the side.
Hey, Jenny and Steve from Stormy Sky Real Productions, thank you so much for coming in. I appreciate you being here. And Karl Marx, here it is, new content, drum off between Paul and I. I have a electric drum set and a percussion plus acoustic set.
Oh, snap. It sounds like you actually play.
You're going to have to practice up.
So, are they going to have a drum off and you and me be the judges?
Yes.
Right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, it can't be next weekend because next weekend we're having the Secret Santa. So if you're part of the Secret Santa, make sure that you are here at 7 p.m. Central Time because we're all going to be opening gifts at that time. And if you're not, get with me because there's some people that have sent me in videos. But the people that are going to be on the live stream get a chance to win $100. So you definitely want to be there. We've got Jailbait and Tackle Outdoors. We've got Aileen. And we've got... At least didn't screw up any of the names.
And he also sent me another Some Old Man Outdoor stickers. But as for now...
Jailbait, a hint, or what?
Jailbait and Tackle Outdoors right there. And then Piggy's Piddles. And these stickers...
Anybody is interested, this is your last call. Jason and Angela,
10,
I gave somebody something different.
8.
Because they weren't worthy of the gift that everybody loves for Christmas.
4, 3, 2, 1. Good luck, everybody.
And this is the giveaway that I gave away the Blue Yeti microphone.
Gary,
that worked out perfectly, Paul.
Jailbait and Tackle Outdoors, you have won the grand prize of the Blue Yeti microphone.
Now, this is the day that Carl was my guest host because I lost my voice.
The switchbacks and stuff like that. So I've never ridden a trike before or the Spider. But I know those can be pretty fun too, from what I hear.
Okay.
I remember that episode because I was broke down.
Right. And Ottercat, thank you so much for coming in. Better late than never. I do appreciate you being here. So
calling him late.
So on this episode where Carl was filling in for me, I lost my voice. Jeff, you were supposed to be there, but you couldn't be there because you were broke down. And Carl, I hate to rat you out, brother. I really do. But he was starting to lose his voice. He's down in Texas in his car, not running the car. So he's doing the show in the heat, in the car, in Texas with no air conditioning running.
Looks like he's wearing a jacket, too.
He's wearing a jacket, and his throat is going dry because of the absolute heat in the car.
Breathe. You got to breathe.
Now that, my friend, is dedication to making sure somebody's show keeps going.
And that's why he makes the big bucks.
That's why he's under contract for 3 years, and Jeff is only contract under 1. So,
hey, I read my contract. It said for 3 episodes.
Shit. I got a lifetime membership, so I don't know what you guys are talking about.
Yeah, but that's because of legal obligations and stuff. But
that's what it is.
But
wait, how much free stuff have you gotten from me?
I don't know. I just there's too many things to even list. There's too much.
Investor. That's what it is.
Yes, you're an investor. Check out Paul Colthorpe's YouTube channel, Cars and Barbecue.
Right?
Oh, it wasn't a jacket. It was a button-up shirt.
That's a shirt?
Yep, we have verification from Mr. Marks that it was a button-up shirt.
That looks like one of those windbreakers. I bet you
it
he's
does.
wearing his tracksuits.
Well,
I bet he's wearing a tracksuit and he's hiding it. Yeah.
it's a secret tracksuit.
He's a tracksuit guy. Just don't want to admit it.
He is not a tracksuit guy. I know that.
Well, I have a question. What does it say on the chest?
Triumph.
The pocket.
It says Triumph.
Okay.
Right there. Oh, that's a good look for him right there.
There you go. Look at
that. He looks like he's scared right there.
Right?
Oh, wait.
Like, don't hit me.
Yeah,
please
exactly.
don't hit me.
Please, Daddy, I'll behave.
Oh, dig it. I remember the first time that when I jumped on when he was on one of the episodes you showed earlier.
Yeah.
I think some of the stuff I said, I think he was like, what? I think it was the whole I watch YouTube and drive at the same time was like a total turnoff. I don't know why.
Probably. Yeah, that could be a turnoff, yeah.
I've never ridden a trike before or the spider.
Thank you so much for coming in, Drew.
I know those can be pretty fun too, from what I hear.
Ridden a word?
Is ridden a word? Well,
ridden?
Yeah, ridden is a word.
Is it? Ridden?
Yes.
Ridden?
Yes.
It sounded like a country slang word.
No.
Ridden.
It really does.
They're written the words. Don't worry, I suck it. I'm not
for every 2.
So
okay.
Stuff that I would actually say too.
I'm gonna let some of this go and run it just so you guys can watch, because this is more of the serious stuff.
Ooh.
And I just want to play this because I'm trying to do a review of everything that I did throughout the year. Now, with this first one, I was able to help a friend down in Florida that lost everything in a hurricane. We raised, thanks to Paul, over $800. So thank you, Paul, for donating a bunch of items for sale that we were able to auction off. And Paul didn't charge me for shipping or anything. He donated all the money that was raised through the purchase. So it's very generous of him. And we were able to help out a really good friend down in Florida with over $800. Hats that I sell, I'll probably be able to do a wreath. And then this one is talking about Wreaths Across America, and we sold a bunch of hats. We were able to raise $225
and we have 15 wreaths for the Wreaths Across America. And so that's why I'm asking people to go on and send me $20, and I will buy you one hat. And if you want to have multiple hats, there's no discount. It's just $20 a hat. And with the proceeds from selling those hats, we're going to be buying wreaths for Wreaths Across America. Because I want to do something. I want to do something, but I can't. Not by myself. And I know that I have no right to ask any of you for anything. I don't. I'm a small channel on YouTube, and what the heck do I have? What business do I have asking for you guys to help? And I know this person's going to hate me. But dang it.
Is that a word?
It is. He needs help. So I'm asking everybody who's here, and if you can ask a friend to come join the live stream today. Even a $10 donation, a $5 donation, any donation will help. So we raised money for my friend, over $800, and we raised $225 for Wreaths Across America. And the raised money for my friend is a lot of thanks, or 99.9% of the donations is thanks to Paul, because that was a lot of money that went towards the items that he sold. So Dan says Paul gets a couple extra points in the drum off for that. Great job, Paul. And TJ giggles, farts, and drones. Thank you so much for coming in.
Farts and drones, love that.
And Dominique, that was real emotions. Yes, I was just off the phone with my friend an hour before I went live. So that was a hard live stream to do, but I wanted to do it, and I'm glad that I did.
What's up, Dom? I haven't seen her in forever.
I know she misses you, Paul. And this was a controversial topic. This was about the truck driver that was working allegedly for CR England, that allegedly went into a gas station, that allegedly killed a man who had 6 daughters because they went out and got drunk.
Under the influence.
Oh, that one.
Driving under the influence. This person took somebody's life at the gas station, put a bunch of people in the hospital, allegedly. We have to say that word now because we don't want to be thrown in jail underneath a lawsuit because somebody has a lawyer out there that wants to go out there and sue somebody for reporting the facts. So this person allegedly went out there and was so irresponsible, so freaking selfish, that they had to have a freaking drink. Not one, but enough to be intoxicated. That was probably one of my most emotional shows that I did, and we talked about the problems with the training programs with the larger carriers. TJ giggles, farts, and drones says, "Yo, JJ, you coming down to the drone meetup in April, bro?" Probably not, TJ. I didn't even know about it, for one, and for two, I don't really go to Florida all that much. It's not impossible, but if you give me the details, I will definitely look into trying to make it down there. Sounds like it would be a great time. Email me the details, Jason at JJDrones360.com. I would appreciate that.
Hey, Jason.
Yes.
That last video, you explained why you had to use allegedly.
Yes.
Okay. You see what's hanging behind me right here?
Allegedly?
Allegedly hanging behind me, and what's behind Paul?
Yes.
Last time I checked, that flag meant we were free.
And
Allegedly.
You could say that.
Pretty much.
Yeah, well, I mean that's before lawyers got involved.
Well,
But do you have
well,
to say
see,
it officially anymore? That's the question.
my flag's racist because it's got a blue line on it.
Right?
Well, you know.
Mine's racist because there's a white guy right here.
I'm gonna have to blur it now.
Well,
I'm gonna have
well,
to
here,
blur both of you.
here. Does that make it even more racist? A black and white flag?
Oh, you guys.
Hold on. Take care of this problem right now.
Sure can, TJ.
There we go. Paul blurred himself.
There
you go. Thank you for blurring yourself, Paul. I appreciate that.
I mean, if you want me to blur myself, I can look like I'm a terrorist and put on my ski mask.
That's all right. I already had to take some of the I already was going to put a part of something that Haley and I did with Ned, but she said something about it looking like it was a hostage standoff or something, so I didn't include it.
Here we go. Here we go. I'll take care of this. I'll blur my face right now. Here we go.
There you go.
That's a gas mask.
It is. No, these are
you got to be prepared, right?
Hey, I'm coming to California. It's a state line.
He is. He's at Gene, Nevada right now.
Oh, Nevada.
I'm heading to Los Angeles.
Yep.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So we've got two more little segments to go through here, and we're over the hour. And I know Jeff's got to take off here in a few, so I'm going to run through these rather quickly. This is Ted and I from Off the Hook Outdoors, and if you listen real close, I introduced him as somebody else, talking about the channel features. Outdoors.
What's up, everybody? Thank you for coming in tonight. We have some exciting.
Hang on, let me
But
go
enough
back.
to be intoxicated.
Intoxicated.
Bait and Tackle Outdoors.
What's up, everybody? Thank you for coming in tonight.
I said jailbait and tackle outdoors.
Yeah, I caught that.
Jason and Angela, thank you so much for being in the live stream today. I do appreciate you being here. Thank you so much. But this was a channel feature that Ted and I came up with.
And some info that we want to throw at you. So sit back, relax, and take it all in and ask any questions that you would like.
So what this is the start of something that Ted and I kind of talked about on the phone, and we wanted to bring in and kind of flip the script on the sharing out people's videos, because we think that if we're able to do it in this way, the people that are actually sharing out videos are going to get the majority of share of the views and subs to their channels. Do you kind of want to go into that, Ted?
This wasn't my idea. This was Gary.
And then in this one, this is talking about the Secret Santa. And the entire time that I'm doing this, I finally realized today why the fan noise was coming through. This fan noise was coming through is because I wasn't talking in, or the microphone here wasn't the audio going into the computer. It was the microphone in the camera. Oh. So that's why the audio sounds like crap.
From Jailbait and Tackle's idea.
Oh, that's
and
why.
Gary was nice enough to come up to me, and he was like, "Look, you know,
I remember that.
it would be cool if you would do like a Pollyanna type video." It's like, Pollyanna? What the heck is a Pollyanna? And he's like, it's basically a Secret Santa. And so I took that idea and I called Ted and I was like, "Ted, what do you think of this idea?" And he was right on board right away, because he was like, "Yeah, that sounds cool as heck, and we really need to do this." And so we put our heads together and we came up with an idea, and I came up with a little bit of an extension of our idea that you're going to find out about shortly, that not even Ted knows about.
Well, it's been a fantastic 2022. I honestly didn't think that I was going to make it this far into doing live streams. I figured I would have, I don't know, given up months ago because I didn't think that I would be able to do a good enough live stream that people would want to come. And the one thing that I noticed when I almost completely missed the live stream is that people missed my live stream when it wasn't at the appropriate time. And they wanted to know if I was okay and everything else. So I realized that I'm doing at least a good enough job that people want to be here. And Radio Jonesy says, at least you had the audio, nothing worse than no audio. Yeah, that's absolutely true.
Right.
So we've had an amazing 2022. Jeff is going to be back on the program because he's a great friend, and always have a great time with him on the program. And Paul will be back on the program because, I mean, he's Paul and he pretty much runs the show. And
hey, can you look up in the corner of the screen right now. Your truck is farting.
I see that.
You know, just notice your truck is farting in the corner there.
Yes. But I just wanted to thank all of you that are here, all of you that are watching on the replay, and all of you that will continue to come on during 2023, because this is something that has always been a dream of mine, not to necessarily do it on YouTube, but I've always wanted to do a radio show. And so this is the closest that I'm ever going to get, even though I have a face for radio. So I apologize for those of you that have to look at my face. And if you don't like that, you can always just, close the screen and...
There you go. You can always just listen. He's frozen.
Yes.
He's fading out.
And Carl says, can't wait for more interviews. So Paul and Jeff, I'm going to let you boys go. Jeff, go ahead and, hit the road and drive safe. And Paul, I will talk to you in a few minutes. But thank you so much for being here for my urine review. And now the remainder of the 2023 videos. I'm going to leave these on for you guys, and then that is going to be the end of the live stream. I thank you all for coming along for this ride with me, and we'll see you later on down the road. Thank you, everybody, and Happy New Year.
The Easter story is more than just decorating eggs. Easter baskets filled with candy. Even Easter bunnies going house to house, delivering candy to all the kids. No, it's a story about redemption.
Abraham Lincoln noted the swift obscurity of such speeches. But we know now that Lincoln was wrong about that particular occasion. His remarks commemorating those who gave their last full measure of devotion were long remembered. But since that moment at Gettysburg, few other such addresses have become part of our national heritage. Not because of the inadequacy of the speakers, but because of the inadequacy of words.
Memorial Day 2022. Yes, we are here. It's the unofficial start of the summer season. But that's not what Memorial Day is all about. They were dating and they were engaged to be married, and then why don't you kind of take us off from there?
Oh yeah, Mary and Joseph were betrothed. It's more than just engaged. They were practically husband and wife. Betrothal, one of the things that I learned about, and anyone can maybe correct me on this, but the idea was that after they were betrothed, the husband would pay the dowry to the family.